current homophobic challenge in Ghana is as a result of the opening of a queer space, a space that was supposed to provide for basic, fundamental human needs that are not afforded to queer Ghanaian as a result of homophobia that manifests themselves in some institutions that are mandated to provide services to every Ghanaian, right?
Now, an LGBT organization in Ghana was going to open a safe space for LGBT people to have and be and feel safe in that space. And they had the EU and other diplomatic missions supporting them. This came into the media and it became a big issue. And this has caused Parliament to consider putting in place a law that will ban LGBT organizations from operating and also LGBT people to be further discriminated or further criminalized.
It is quite unfortunate that any society should feel inclined to discriminate against and to marginalize even the smallest minority of its population.
People in Ghana face violence, human rights abuse and discrimination every day because of their perceived sexual orientation and gender identity. Many people are thrown out of their homes, thrown out of their work, and also sometimes given all sorts of names and thrown out of church because they are believed to be gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, intersex, or whatever sexual minority or gender minority they may find themselves in.
Just the known or perceived sexual orientation or gender identity of a Ghanaian could actually lead to the lynching and abuse of that individual. The community live in constant fear, and this fear is as a result of media wranglings and homophobia and homophobic rhetoric that is pushed by politicians, by religious leaders, by opinion leaders, by traditional leaders, and so many other institutions that are supposed to promote human rights.
Because of this, many people in Ghana take advantage of these speeches and use this as a means to discriminate against the LGBT community for accessing healthcare, even reporting issues to the police.
I think we've seen it happen with women, with persons with disability, with people who are in many respects different from others.
So you have LGBT issues that are homophobia that are constantly being riddled with false narrative in the media by all of these institutions that further incites violence and hate against the LGBTQ community. Some queer persons face very high discrimination even in accessing health, right? There are queer persons who face discrimination in accessing justice at the police station. There are queer persons who are sacked from school as a result of their known or perceived sexual orientation. There are queer persons that are sacked from work as a result of their known or perceived sexual orientation.
And it is this kind of very, disrespect for difference, the disrespect for diversity that hurts many societies. I think every society should appreciate the diversity of its members, of its citizens, whether it's in their gender, their sexuality, their ability or disability.
This would let Ghana step back a little more on the human rights records and also continue the homophobic and violence against LGBT people in Ghana. And this is not right.
And only keep on fighting and keep on insisting that every single member of the community be respected and protected from violence and from all forms of discrimination, whether it's in the form of physical or verbal attacks. And we hope that the government would, in good conscience, respect its international obligations to protect the LGBTI community.